Good morning and welcome to the new episode of Dr.Lamba awakening call that enables you to become a better human being. We always say that be positive, and that's good. But in this world where there is pain, there is depression, and there is problem, is it easy to be positive? Most of the people are so depressed that the mental health has become a major issue. But the reality is that you can be a positive person. You can have a person with a positive attitude. And it's being a positive or a negative person is basically your attitudinal change that you require. And let me tell you, your attitudes are nothing but the result of having proper habits. And if you have a good habit, if you have a positive habit, a habit that makes you look at the positive side of things, which makes you say the glass is half full rather than saying half empty, you have a positive attitude and you are a positive person. It's a result of consistency. As I always say, you create your future by your attitudes, and that is based on the energy of the present. So you have got to see that your present energy is manipulated in a manner that makes you feel all the time having positive thoughts. If you're negative, it's going to eat you alive. And if you always have an attitude which is like a sunshine, you would, even in the worst possible time, have a better relationship. As a matter of fact, nobody in the world has a fully perfect life, but it's a perception that makes you either a pessimist, a depressed maniac, or a positive man who thinks that, okay, pains have come, troubles have come, but they too shall pass away. So I'm going to talk to you to develop an attitude, and basically, as I said, this is the result of your habits which formulate your attitude. The first habit you need to develop is what I call it, fall asleep in the vortex. When you go to sleep in the vortex, you wake up in the vortex. If you don't go to sleep in the vortex, when you wake up, you will not be vortex. Now, what is vortex? Vortex is a state of pure, unadulterated, positive energy. The idea is pretty straightforward. Go to bed thinking positive thoughts, feeling happy feelings, and you're more likely to wake up in the morning thinking and feeling positive. It is a matter of selection, distillation, you can call it. All your happenings in the daytime, you have got to select which ones gave you some happiness and think of those positive things. Somebody complimented you on your dress. Somebody thought that your choice was very good. Somebody simply smiled at you. And your ego is inflated. Your self-esteem increases. And that gives you positive energy. So think of those positive thoughts. And when you are thinking of all these selected positive things that happen in the daytime, you will be elevated from a depressed state to a state of being in vortex. And you go to bed in the vortex. You will not have nightmares, you have sweet dreams. When you wake up, those thoughts, positive thoughts, will still keep on lingering. If you go to the bed in a fit of anger, either you won't sleep properly, and if you sleep, you'll have nightmares, and when you get up in the morning, you'll be fully exhausted, and you'll be grumpy. So close your eyes when you go to bed. Scan the whole day, right from the time you got up till the time you're going to the bed, and think of everything. Then select the good things. Maybe it's a good mocha latte that you drink in the morning. Maybe you were able to run outside in the afternoon. Maybe it was a nice comment someone left or uttered in your saying how handsome man a person he is, what a nice girl she is, and so on. What a nice dress it is. So spend a few minutes remembering these happy moments. These happy moments become happy lives, memories, and these memories combined together make you feel positive. So when you spend a couple of minutes, and it doesn't take a long time after scanning the whole day, you would find very subtle things, and those things will bring you happiness which you couldn't imagine. And thinking those things, positive things, you go to sleep. It is number one thing that will help you wake up a happier person in the morning, apart from being having a well-deserved sleep. Second, have something to look forward to the following day. We always think what is going to happen tomorrow, negative. Why not? Well, tomorrow I'm going to do this. I'm going to be successful in this. I'm going to have with my partner a great evening or great morning. I'm going to be in my office and assert myself, and my self-confidence will boost my people. So, that looking forward to every day. Oh, I'm going to meet the teacher of my child. And I'm going to be great, and I'm going to impact, and that will be make good for my child as well. So in the busy day ahead, you always find time to think of the positive things. And every evening when you go to bed, schedule at least one activity which will bring you joy the next day. It can be going on for a walk with a friend. It can be eating freshly baked cookies. It can be watching the sunset, anything. And it can be as simple as, say, wearing your favorite set of clothes. So these small things will make you feel positive, and they would turn the blues into greens. You will not be having the blues of depression. You'll have the greens of creativity. So the scheduling that activity will give your mind something which is fun to anticipate and put you in a good mood. And again, how the day ends is a good indicator of how the following day begins. So every day, end at that day, start thinking of the next day. Go to the bed in vortex. You wake up morning in the morning, wow, what a great day it is. Say that in the beginning. And since you had a good night's sleep, you would find it's a great day. Grab your cup of tea or coffee or whatever it is. Hug around, laugh around. Go out standing on the balcony or on the lawn, wherever you are. So that will make you feel positive. Then, third, absorb uplifting ideas in the evening. We all know what we feed our mind affects our mood. So, think of uplifting ideas. Listen to the music which is food of the soul. Read especially uplifting books, autobiographies, research, lives of the great men. And lives of great men also elevate us. They make our lives sublime. And you would find when you read an inspiring book, when you read a great book, you will find something elevating in yourself. If he could do it, why can't I? And you think and you project yourself in the same manner, in the same place. So this will not only give you peace, it will elevate you. Watch your favorite drama to be in a mood of positive, attitudinal approach. And take 15 minutes to consume uplifting contents in the morning and the evening. This will enable you to go to vortex of sleep in a better mood and wake up in the morning. So, scheduling on the next morning, scheduling the next day events, thinking of the today's events, selecting the good ideas which happen, and if you do it every day, that becomes the second habit for you. Fourth thing, important, make a gratitude list. You know, write down at least 3 or 5 things that happen to you for which you are grateful. And not only why you are grateful, but why you are grateful. Somebody out of his pocket, I mean, you are going and somebody gives you help. Somebody smiles at you. Even that you should be grateful for. And I've seen people writing a lot of things mindlessly just to get it done. No. Look for those things for which you are really grateful. Not which make a list, but you're not grateful. Many times people praise you and you don't want to be grateful for that. So, writing a fewer items on the list and taking time to dive into the reason for them which makes you feel gratified would intensify the feeling of gratitude. And that makes the exercise meaningful. Try to do this daily. And you would find that gratitude is the lowest hanging fruit for cultivating a more positive attitude. And once you have a positive attitude, well, you become a positive thinking person. So the whole thing is basically your evaluation of the day, selection of the proper things to put you in the mood for the night, schedule something for the morning, evening comes, read something, and then make a list of the gratitude. And last, choose your state of being as you open your eyes. The moment you open your eyes, do not think, wow, this is going to be a bad day. Wow, I'm going to the hospital for surgery. Why not say, well, I'm going to the hospital and I'm going to get well. That will be a great day. I'll enjoy it with beautiful pineapple pastry. Lovely pastry. Then that would enable you, because once you start thinking in the morning that this is going to be a great day, it is going to be a great day. You are creating a bias, a positivity bias. It's an affirmation of being able to control your destiny. Today is going to be a great day should be your mantra. And if you keep on repeating it, it would be a great day. And not only it would be a great day that day, but it would be a great day which will be a part of your life and your thought and pattern. As a matter of fact, our unconscious minds look for things that are going right to prove that this is true. You think this is going to be great, and your unconscious mind will start making things and making plans that this has got to be a great day because you are thinking it. So when you tell yourself first thing in the morning, then your mind functions that way. Your attitudes undergo a metamorphosis, a change, and things are better. And mind you, it's not toxic positivity. It doesn't ignore the negatives. You are not saying that life is all enjoyment. It is not. I do not deny that happiness is an occasional episode in the general drama of pain, but that occasional episode by itself can make you feel better. Wow, this thing happened to me. Dwell on that. Don't dwell on the negative things. And that will make you a positive person. You should develop the habit of saying affirmation right after waking up and opening your eyes. Even before you open your eyes. It's a bit like choosing and declaring from the very start of the day what attitude you will adopt. And once you start adopting this attitude, then it becomes a habit. And once it's become a habit, then you don't have to think again. It becomes a part of your thinking and living. And it doesn't take long before it becomes automatic. Just remembering to think about your intention makes you smile. Let me tell you, our lives don't need to be perfect to wake up smiling in the morning. They just require a conscious effort to develop a positive attitude. And that's why these 5 habits I talked to you would help you accomplish that goal of converting your attitude from being a morose, dejected, depressed being to a person bubbling with life and joy. And you would see that these habits, once they become a part of your psyche, would stand you in a great stead in being your support pillars. They'll be the pillars supporting you, sustaining you, and they'll make you become a better human being, having a positive attitude all the time despite all the pain and misery. And that's what you want, isn't it? Thank you.